Okay, I believe some people had asked me about where do they go to meet rich women. And I'm going to give you 7 things you can do to meet rich women. First of all, you want to hang out where they hang out, where rich women go to. That doesn't mean that you have to move to Beverly Hills or some shit like that. But if you have like an executive fitness center in your town, then try going there. One of my students just got a job as a personal trainer at a very exclusive fitness center back east, and that's where he's going to use to uh, get up on some richer women. You might try going to country clubs. I personally like to go to, or used to like to go to country clubs in my little town, Sacramento. We had the pavilions area. You know, even the name sounds really exclusive. And they had a Starbucks there. So I used to hang out there. There was an exclusive restaurant that did like a band, outside band. Rich women love bands. They go to bands. Uh, they don't really like the nightclub scene. They like the band scene. So anyway, that's where I met the Dr. Babe. They had a Thursday night band that would come in and play music, and it would get packed with the rich people. In fact, one of the richest guys in our town, he would show up there with, he was probably in his 70s, and he came in with these women in their 30s and 40s, and hot, spoken hot, of course, because he had money, and he was trying to get me to, do things with his girls. The most I did was dance with them. I was his little entertainment bunny, so to speak. Check to see what kind of clothes she's wearing. That's number 2. Designer bags, sunglasses. You can tell. You can spot the good shit. Don't go for the knockoff shit. Those are poor chicks. Broke ass chicks. Number 3, I'm reading this from an article at wikihow.com. Find a rich woman to date. And this is pretty true. This one's pretty true. Number 3, dress in all white. Only if before Labor Day. And they write, many people don't know this, but white makes you seem richer. And that's very true. I just saw a fellow at the gas station the other day, a brother actually dressed in all white. He had this long flowing shirt like he was a guru type, and these white, I thought they're white pants, but they end up being white sweats, but it looked flowy. But you ever notice how when they put like a real rich guy in a movie and he's wearing all white, that's what they're talking about. And they write, act like you're important, and if you can get someone to call you and yell at them on the phone for a while. So basically get someone to call you and yell at them on the phone, like you're somebody important, like you're a Hollywood producer type. And they also said invest in a nice phone, of course. So I've got that. I do know that if you wear a white shirt to nightclubs, I discovered this, you get more attention. Especially a flowy, dressy kind of shirt, pretty boy shirt. It brings way more attention. It kind of blows. If you think about it, I was going to the upscale white clubs, so their fathers wore white. Low-level managers, their fathers wore half sleeves. That's middle management. Upper management, they wore full sleeves, button downs. Okay? That's the trick a lot of you guys don't even take advantage of. Number 4, hang up and look to see if you caught her eye. I'm sorry. I guess they're tying in number 3 to number 4 when you're doing the yelling thing. If so, approach her and try to make small talk and see if you can find out what her dad does for a living. If he's a surgeon, lawyer, or if you recognize his name, you found your girl. Ask her out to somewhere expensive like Morton's. We have a Morton's in my town. I got taken there by 2 women at once, and then each female singly of that pair. This is the one gamble because you're obviously going to have to pay for the first date. This is for simps, I guess. These are, okay, never mind. Anyway, they write, you do not want her to think you are miserly, so don't be afraid to splurge. If she's really hot, you may not want to waste your time unless she seems to really dig you. Get her number and don't call her for a few days. You want to seem mysterious and hard to get. Don't seem available or desperate. That's good advice right there. Number 5, congratulations. The hard part is over. Now all you have to do is impress her on your date and you're in. Sorry, but you're going to have to go shopping and buy something way hot. Go all in and get her a single red rose. A dozen seems desperate. Wear a memorable cologne. Pro tip, if you could spray some on her clothes in secret before the night is over, you will jog her memory when she goes to take off her clothes. This will get her remembering you and wanting more. Be a gentleman on your date. Have a friend call you in the middle of the date. Apologize profusely to your hot date and speak gruffly but with class to your friend. She will be intrigued and think of her important daddy. And that's true right there. Number 6, for your second date, go somewhere free. Try a walk in the park or the beach. It won't break the bank and will show her you have a softer side. Have your buddy call you again, but instead of answering it this time, look at the call and turn your phone off. Or better yet, if she will fall for it, do like in the movies and break it. She will be instantly in love with you. I don't know about that, but some of these people who write these things, that's why I'm critiquing this. If all goes well, the two of you will sooner be tighter than ever. Begin to let her offer to pay, and soon things will fall into place. Research her dad on the internet and talk to his assistant to see if you can find his interests. I'm using the duck. I just changed it because I was tired of the goddamn ring. But even that's irritating too. I get all these internet marketers trying to reach me. It's not even funny. But anyway, let's get back to the on point here. When she takes you to meet them, bring a bottle of the most expensive wine. Try your parents' wine collection if you live near them. Oh, my parents don't drink wine. Tell her mom you know where her daughter got her looks, and make sure you compliment her father's car, house, pool, etc. And make sure you talk about those interests you found out about him. It helps to bring props, if possible. Never lie, just stretch the truth. I can't believe this was on the internet. Yeah, warnings. You may end up marrying a woman that you do not love. This is a good recipe for an unhappy life. Then again, this won't be such a big deal since you will be able to cash in on the alimony payments when the marriage ends in divorce. Okay. So that's Wikihows. Wikihow /find -a -rich, then fill it with dashes, woman to date. Interesting, very interesting. A lot of it's very true too. It does work that way because I've hunted in those circles. That's why most of the women that I've been with have had their degrees of some type. And that's what attracts me, is intelligent women who are accomplished at something. You know, they set out, they got their education on. The conversation is more interesting with them. I can say that much. I like to converse. Now that I've learned to talk, I love to talk. I love to sit down and get to know people. And that's one of the things that you fellas really need to add to your game is a desire to actually get to know them and just have a conversation with women. So once you learn to converse with women, you fellas will find that your game will get easier, okay? And on that note, Jovina, hold on. Let me get back to you. Not too late. Anyway, I guess that's our show for the day, fellas. You guys have a good weekend. I'm going to see the Green Lantern.